Press start.
And welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We've definitely not recorded this before. The finale of this game with just me and Nathan, because there was never anybody else here.
I'm Jacob. I am here right now.
Oh yeah, Jacob?
Did that sound convincing?
I don't know, it sounded pretty convincing to me.
Bunger.
There you go.
I'm Jacob. Poggers. Bunger.
Yeah, now just like fall
Can
asleep.
we talk about Kanye?
Now just fall asleep for like the rest of the episode. And that'll be spot on. So it's been quite a while since we've actually recorded a video.
Yeah. Just live streams.
Yeah.
Just Persona.
But this is probably going up the day after we record this, which is Monday. So you won't have to be waiting as long as you would have for the original finale.
So you're like ascending the tower to Ganon right now?
Yeah.
Did you like play the whole game again to get to this point?
No. No, I'm not that insane.
Then how did you get back here?
It's just what happens when you reload your save.
Oh.
One detail I really like about climbing up this tower is how you can just like hear the piano get louder and louder.
Isn't... When is Tears of the Kingdom coming out again?
The 12th.
Oh man, so like a couple more weeks.
Yeah, it's less than 3 weeks away.
Oh man. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, how insane is that?
I was thinking about this with like the Mario movie, but it's so weird how like you're just waiting for something for so long, it almost doesn't feel real when it's finally out.
Right.
It's like the status quo has just been waiting for years now. What do you mean it exists now? It's done, and I can go watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely... I still just can't believe that Tears of the Kingdom is almost here. And that last trailer even was real at all.
You know what I would have done if I was working at Nintendo, like the CEO?
What?
I'd make sure the game was done a little earlier, release it on April 1st, and do a Wii U version. That'd be the April Fool's joke. Tears of the Kingdom on Wii U. Do you think that would work? Would it be possible to run it on there?
I don't think so. I really honestly don't.
Put it on 2 discs. If you want to go, you have half the map available to you. If you want to go to the other half, you gotta take one disc out and put the other one in. Wouldn't that be such a great way to play that game?
Yeah. honestly, the thing I'm most excited for Tears of the Kingdom is just seeing everybody's inventions on Twitter. Like a couple weeks after the game comes out.
Yeah, it makes sense that like it took so long because that like crafting system, like you need to be able to combine almost every weapon in the game with every other weapon, and also who knows what amount of random objects.
Yeah. And it looks like there's gonna be, you can attach more than one thing to weapons.
And having those, like shown with the arrows, having those attachments give unique effects, like putting a random monster eyeball on an arrow makes it a homing arrow.
It's just absolutely insane.
Still wished it had co-op with playable Zelda though. Because I still think making Zelda playable and having co-op Breath of the Wild would be the most fun co-op experience in gaming history.
It would be pretty neat.
Like, exploring around Hyrule in Breath of the Wild was super fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be even more fun to be able to do it with a friend. Do shenanigans together. Who knows what you could accomplish with the physics system with two people doing stuff. Anyway, back to this game though. I really like this boss fight.
Yeah, it's a good final boss. It's pretty basic,
But on my first try, I wasn't very good at it, so a lot of the floor got destroyed, which made the boss fight a bit harder. An exploit I did discover though, because I didn't know you could deflect all those, like, you know when he shoots like a bunch of blasts at you?
yeah.
I didn't know you could deflect those with the sword, so I just kept using the fire spell, because it gives you invincibility frames during the animation, and the attack still comes at you during the animation.
I didn't even think to use that.
What?
I didn't even think to do that.
And then when I'd run out of magic, I'd just fall down to the bottom and break all the pots and get more magic. And the pots would respawn every time. And I would also get some more health back if I needed it. It's not nearly as efficient, but it worked. Just get an animated Zelda movie where Ganondorf plays the piano and he's like, Zelda, 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 Zelda.
Gosh, this ending must have been like, I mean, it's still pretty awesome, like having to escape the tower with the timer. And
More games need a ticking clock escape sequence, honestly.
I hope Tears of the Kingdom has one. That would be pretty awesome.
It is very fun.
But I also, yeah. Yeah, I really hope Tears of the Kingdom has an ending on the scale of like this or Skyward Sword.
Oh, what's Skyward Sword's ending?
Oh, do you want me to spoil the game for you?
No.
It's honestly probably the best 2 hours of a Zelda game that I've played.
Even more than anything in Wind Waker?
Probably. The ending of Skyward Sword is very good. And the final boss is also very good.
Oh yeah, you can jump on her and she'll scream at you.
I mean, wouldn't you scream at someone if they jumped on you?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's burning alive. It's okay, I don't need her anyways. Come on. Come on. Oh, yep, I definitely meant to do that. I definitely meant to do that too.
Oh yeah, for Daryl. Oh man. Just like how every so often Persona 5 reminds me that I called the Phantom Thieves the Beans.
Think we're gonna make it?
Oh,
We only got a minute and a half.
you're not good enough at this game. You're not experienced at it like me.
Right. Yeah, because I've never played this game before. This is actually my first playthrough. This whole time Nathan was secretly like holding up notes for me to go, like where to go, which side quests to do.
I've actually never played any video game besides this one.
Yeah, Nathan's actually like top 5 speedrunner of this game
Top 5, try top 1.
in every category.
Yep. See that 45 seconds left on the timer? That's how fast I can beat Ocarina of Time.
I've seen it, it's true.
I'm just built different.
Yeah, it's like watching people speedrun Mario World in like 2 minutes. Have you seen that?
No.
Where they like they basically reprogram the game using the controller.
Okay, that's not even speedrunning at that point. It's not speedrunning to hack the entire game and get to
Well,
the
no,
end.
because they don't use there's no tools or anything. They're literally just playing the game, but the way they make stuff spawn, like, actually, like, changes the game's code. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, Nav, you're kind of useless. Stupid bitch. Hate you.
Fighting this guy as Sonic is pretty fun.
Fighting with Isabelle. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull out our sword here. And then get wrecked.
I had to look up help for this fight in the second phase. Because, like, in the first phase, I discovered that, like, if you always dodge to the left, you can pretty easily get behind him. But in the second phase, he moves way too fast for that to work anymore. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And after like several tries, I basically looked it up because I was really getting sick of doing the tower escape sequence over and over again. Can you blame me?
Nope.
After doing that like 4 times, I was like, alright, enough. How do I do it?
Also, fun fact, something I learned a few years ago is you can only actually kill him with the Master Sword. You can't use any other weapon to finish this fight.
Not even a gun?
I don't think so.
Not even a nuke?
Okay, well maybe a nuke, but they don't have nukes, so
Magic missile?
maybe. Daryl! Oh, I did it quick. Almost out of magic. Oh no. Oh, here's. This is also one of my favorite Ganon designs, I think. Like when he's in his evil pig boy form, I mean.
I don't know if this will make 100% sense, or maybe it'll be controversial, but I think this design looks worse in Smash Ultimate.
It looks worse in Smash Ultimate?
Yeah.
I would have to see the Smash Ultimate design
So,
again.
I don't know. It's just... I feel like it looks better being low poly.
Yeah, it looks really good in this, and it looks really good in Ocarina 3D at least. Although,
This is 3D.
the 3DS version. My only problem with the 3DS version is I think the battlefield's too bright in that one. I like the darker atmosphere in 64.
They're hitting him with the power of gay.
Oh no, not that.
Curse you. Oh, come on, say it. Curse you, Daryl. That's what most of my Persona playthrough is spent doing. Advancing the dialogue. Could you imagine if we had to, like, do the voices for that game? Any Let's Player who would choose to do that is making a big mistake.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Do you have Cookie Clicker open?
No. Why would I have Cookie Clicker open?
Well, that's our next playthrough, guys. Cookie Clicker.
What's really funny is I actually can't get Cookie Clicker to work on OBS.
We're going to beat Cookie Clicker.
I don't know if we can beat Cookie Clicker, but we could get all the achievements.
We'll keep going till we beat it. We'll never stop.
We could consider getting all the achievements in the end.
No.
Hold on, wait.
Get all.
You don't even know how many achievements there are.
We have to max out our cookie count.
There's 569 achievements.
That's not good enough. We have to max out our cookie count.
No, cookies.
I love how this game looks. I really can't explain why, but I just love low poly character models.
I mean, hey, for 1998, like, this game is one of the best looking games out there for the time.
Well, I'm not saying low poly means they're bad. It's obviously a limitation of the time. But I'll always love the way those models look. Like when I'm playing Crash 4 or Mario Odyssey, I go with the low poly model costume. I was really hoping there'd be a low poly Sonic in Sonic Frontiers. And if they happen to add that in any of the updates, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, one of my favorite costumes in the Resident Evil 2 remake is just the PS1 models for both characters. Alright, well, I guess we should give our thoughts. Yeah.
I think when we did the initial recording of the ending, I gave it like an 8 out of 10. but upon further thought, I think I'd bump that up to a 9.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this game. It was far, for like their first 3D Zelda game, it was far more ambitious than I expected it to be. It's got some great dungeons, great music. I really enjoy the bosses. I I ended up, like, no context given, fighting some of the bosses. I would just text Caden. Like the water temple boss, I just texted him Chaos 4. And the fire temple boss, I was like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I mean, I basically just have the same thoughts as Nathan, pretty much. It's one of the most iconic games of all time for a reason. I would also give it a 9 out of 10. It's my 4th favorite Zelda game.
Wow, only 4th? You must hate it.
Yeah, I hate this game. No, but in all seriousness, this game is phenomenal. I've played it so many times, and I'm gonna play it so many more.
Like, in terms of the music, my favorite scenes is hearing the duet between Link and Sheik every time you learn a new Ocarina song.
Those are good. It's the Music Man upside down. How did he do that? Also, Jacob's not actually here, so I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say he gives this game a 2 out of 10. He hates it. He hates this entire game. He hates everything about it. Do you think that's pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Well, do you wanna say what our next game is?
Our next game is gonna be Gravity Rush. A game that I really want to play.
Nathan wanted to play the game way before I even did. And he still hasn't played it yet.
Put it on Steam, you cowards. Please. I'm sorry for calling you cowards. Please, just put it on Steam, please.
They'll put Bloodborne on Steam before they put Gravity Rush on Steam. And you know the likelihood of that. Which, hey, cowards, put Bloodborne on Steam.
No, apologize.
I'm sorry.
We don't mean to insult you. Please put it on Steam. We're sorry.
Please put both games on Steam.
We're so sorry.
Just make us happy, please, PlayStation. I'm begging you. He really grows into that shield in the next game, which is like not very long after this one. Alright, we'll see.
So if you want to play it in timeline order, you do the kid dungeons, at the beginning of this game, and then before you become an adult, then you play all of Majora's Mask, and then you go back and beat this game.
No. What you do, okay, is the first time, so you have to play this game 3 times. You have to beat it. And when you beat it, then you play Majora's Mask. Then you play through this game again. You die at Ganondorf. Then you play Wind Waker. Or wait, was it Twilight Princess? Shoot. It's too confusing. And then the third time, you just get to the end of the dungeons. The end of the child dungeons, and then you move on. To Twilight Princess.
Why would that be a timeline? He just beats the child dungeons and then does nothing?
Well, no, it's... Oh gosh, what is it? Okay, so the first one is where he beats Ganon, and it's this ending. And then...
Oh boy, here we go.
The second one is that he dies fighting Ganon.
This video is now a 10-hour video essay on the Zelda timeline.
And then...
Strap in.
The other one... oh shoot, I have to look this up now. Hold on 1 second. We're not ending the video till I get confirmation on this. How does the Zelda timeline split?
This is my fault. I'm sorry. If you don't want to hear this, you can just click off the video now.
Let's see, the split timeline concept states that after the ending of Ocarina of Time, the Zelda timeline separated into 2 timelines. It doesn't separate it, it separates into... Fuck, I have to go grab the big book now.
So, for anyone who's still here, how's your day going? Do anything interesting? Yeah. Good to hear.
Okay, let's see. Where's the... Pretty sure it's a table of contents here somewhere. Here it is.
It is usually at the beginning of a book.
That's where I am. I'm at the beginning of the book.
Well, you're like, where's the table of contents?
I don't know how many pages it was in. Okay, let's see. Okay, history of Hyrule. Let's go to 68. Maybe that's it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, it's actually on page 69. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so there's... It starts with Skyward Sword. Then it goes to Minish Cap. Then Four Swords. Then Ocarina of Time. Okay, okay. So the first one is where the hero is defeated, where he dies like a fucking idiot. And then that goes into A Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, Link's Awakening, Zelda 1 and 2. And then there's actually 2 different endings for the hero.
Zelda 2 is the bad timeline?
Yeah.
Must be... They put the bad game in the bad timeline.
It's not bad. And then there's actually 2 different endings for the hero winning. Okay. The Sacred Realm remains protected and Ganondorf is sealed. What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is.
Maybe the Sacred Realm remains protected means he never accessed it in the first place.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So, I get it now. Okay, so the adult era is like the adult timeline where Link beat Ganon. That's the timeline that Wind Waker continues. But right here, where Link's like telling Zelda all of this crap, they take Ganondorf to go get executed, and then that's where Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess come in, and Four Swords Adventures. Which, fun fact, Ganon is the final boss in Four Swords Adventures, but it's not the same Ganon. It's actually a different Ganon. It's the only time it's a different Ganon. Is Four Swords Adventures.
But what about Breath of the Wild?
Oh, Breath of the Wild. I'm glad you asked, because it doesn't make any sense.
What about Link's crossbow training?
That's the Twilight Princess sequel.
What about Tears of the Kingdom?
I'll let you take a guess where that one comes in. Breath of the Wild.
What about Triforce Heroes?
I don't know. So, it's after A Link Between Worlds, which is after A Link to the Past. Oh yeah, A Link Between Worlds. This was in 2011. Skyward Sword was the newest game to come out at the time. Breath of the Wild is at the end of every single one of the timelines.
So they've reconverged?
Yes. And the theory going around is that the timeline is gonna loop back to the start with Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't say why. Because that would spoil Skyward Sword.
I've seen you nerding out on Twitter like, is that what's-his-face from Skyward Sword? Holy crap, I'm a nerd.
Oh yeah, there's also a manga that's like the prequel to Skyward Sword. Link dies.
In the prequel?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not the same Link as the one in... This is a totally different Link.
And it's not Skyward Sword.
No, it's the prequel to Skyward Sword.
We should end the video now.
Look, you asked the question. I had to answer the question.
And I apologize for asking the question.
Yeah, that's right. Be sorry. Okay, that's the end of the video. We'll see you guys next time for a Gravity Rush.